Good morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching this, I guess. It's almost Valentine's Day, so we are decked out. We've got our heart quilt on the wall and a bright red sewing machine today.
Bright red sewing machine. This is the Crown sewing machine. I picked it up fairly local, 2.5 hour drive, so fairly local. It's nothing that I traveled a long ways for or got shipped or anything like that. I'm not very familiar with the Crown sewing machines, but when I was Googling them, I found a really pretty green one. So I was wondering if this one was painted or if it was original. And it is. They did make red ones and they made pretty green ones too. So, you know, we might see a green one day. I don't know. See if I can find one. It looks like it's just a straight stitch sewing machine. It's quite heavy, as most sewing machines back then were because they're all metal anyway. But as we were looking at it, we noticed that the needle is threaded sideways and it's got actually the same foot on as our brother heavy duty machine that we use for bag making. So I'm wondering if this is like a heavier duty machine anyway. It has no zigzag, no like nothing else. It's just got a straight stitch with an awesome foot and the needle threads sideways, which I have two sewing machines that my needle threads from the side in. They are straight stitch machines, so besides that I don't know too much about it except that it was a pretty color, so that's why I bought this one.
And it was different.
It was different. I never had one, so I might have more of them. The company's been around for a long time. They have like the old black ones that look a lot like the old Singers and the old Elnas that were out there. So it's not an active company now that I know of. If somebody does know, they can write in the comments and correct me. I can't think of any manufacturers that make Crown, and maybe they changed their name. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't find a whole lot of information on them, but I did find some pretty old pictures. So that's our machine. The quilt behind us is Tossed Hearts, and it is a Coach House design using Posh from Basic Grade. We'll have kits available very soon if they're not out yet. I changed a bit of the fabrics in them so I could use more of the collection, so we're just doing some math theme to get them cut, and once I'm done my math, the kits will be cut. So it's just a nice little lap size, and I think it would make a great wedding gift actually. I mean, it is heart, so we put it out for Valentine's Day, but I think it would make a great wedding gift just because it's really classy colors, neutral colors, and it's heart, so it would go with a wedding, you know?
Deb's Train's Kindness line just came in. It's actually, Esther made a heart block and put it on this pretty yellow sweater here. I don't know if it's all the way in the video. I'm sure it was, but so this is the coloring, and I think that would be a cute with this pattern. Such a cute little baby girl quilt too.
Oh, it would be. I'm doing Kind Hearts from that.
The same size.
I'm doing Kind Hearts from that fabric line, so I don't want to do another heart quilt, but it is working with it. It rings, like it doesn't ring Valentine's Day at all. The fabric has no hearts in it actually. No. It has a heart quilt, but it's very springy, very pastel-y, just
soft. Like it's just such a pretty line.
It is a very pretty line. So
I love it. So yeah, that is the quilt on the wall. Our retreat has passed.
It was good. We brought some. We're just going to do a little show and tell of the projects. Some of the projects that we made. I don't think we'll have them all on, but just some of the projects that Kayla and I did during the retreat.
Before the retreat.
Before the retreat, I guess mostly because we needed
just
samples.
Kind of what we made throughout.
So this is. We used a lot of Mickey Kim's from Sewing Illustrations.
Yes.
Is her trade name, I guess. We used a lot of her patterns, and then we did some from Knot and Thread and Center Street, I believe. Yep. So those are the three designers that we kind of concentrated this year on the retreat. It was called So Organized, so we did like organizational bags for your quilting supplies and whatever. So the first one is the Quilter's Tote, and it is by Mickey Kim, and I used Blueprint by Camille Riscali.
Yep.
Thimble Blossoms. I don't like blue. Like, go figure. What? Just check these bags out. I don't like blue. This is an awesome bag. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. There's no pockets in it, so it's just a big tote. My husband, when I was done, he said, "Okay, that's our new grocery bag." So I might make a couple more. It's just a really nice tote, actually. Mm-hmm. And in there, so that was by Sewing Illustrations. In there is the Holland pouch. This is my favorite all-time pouch. I did change it up a little bit. I did a little bit of quilting or piecing in my Holland pouch to make it a little different rather than just a solid color. All these bags, by the way, are quilted also. They're pre-quilted and bound. So this is the Holland pouch. This is the medium Holland pouch. It is my favorite cosmetic bag, and it also used Blueprint fabric. I was on a kick for Blueprint fabric apparently.
Looks like.
So this is the medium Holland pouch, and it is by Center Street,
Yeah.
Center Street Patterns, and I really love this. I made last Christmas, so Christmas 2024, I made one of these for all of my kids, girls and boys. So I made 12 of them, plus one for my husband and one for me, so 14 of these for Christmas. The boys has got theirs out of cork. I would do them all over out of full leather, but they don't really need new ones right now. And all the girls got printed fun ones. So that was that one. Kayla, do you have any that you want to show before I jump into more?
I did not do a Holland pouch
Okay.
this time around.
Okay, this is the Flatmates. I pieced the front of it. I also have little labels on, and I'm trying to think of the company that I used for my labels. Oh,
Ever Emblem?
Ever Emblem, I think. She's printed up
Possibly.
labels, and I've got them on my bags. This one has got clear vinyl on it, so they're great project pouches, or they hold a coloring book and some crayons for kids if you have to go away and they just need to take something along. And so this is the large size, I believe.
Yep.
And Kayla's done all three sizes.
I did
of the
all
pattern.
3 sizes just to get. So it's the Flatmates pouch.
And it's also by Sewing Illustrations.
So I pieced. They all have the vinyl on the one side and then fabric on the other. But just 3 cute little sizes. And I used Forgotten Memories for all of my bags. And it is an Andover collection.
This one here, I don't remember what it's called, but Kayla did the small one and I did the large one.
Yeah.
So it's a little
Just a booklet.
and it's got a mesh in there with zippers, so mesh pockets in there. You can hold thread or other notions, or
My Kindle fits in the small
I was
one.
hoping
so-
my iPad was going to fit, but I need to go a little wider, so I might have to custom make one. But I just thought it would be a fun one to put my iPad in my bag when I'm traveling, because I seem to wreck them consistently.
Yeah,
So-
my boys all seen mine and they're like, if your Kindle fits, our Game Boy should fit. So maybe you need to make us each one, Mom.
Oh, right before you go on your trip in 2 days or so.
Yeah.
Like, no
Of
problem,
course,
right?
we'll get that done, no problem.
So these two I kind of used, I had strip pieced some 2.5-inch squares, so they both have some strip piecing in them.
Mhm.
I didn't do the whole piece, I just put one strip in there.
Yeah.
So I did that on that
My
one.
front is pieced and my back is just a fun print, so.
So this one is the Ultimate Sewing Case, also by Mickey Kim. And I used her fabric line, and I don't remember the collection name of it. And when we did the retreat, some lady said, we need something like with lots of pockets and lots of organization. So I actually put a front pocket on mine and a zipper pocket. I don't think it's on yours at all, right?
No, I
So I
did
have-
just the pattern.
So Kayla's is just the original pattern. I have a zipper pocket and a pocket, and my pockets go all the way to the back. It doesn't have the back, so I got lots of little pockets. I also put clear pockets on the inside of it and some more pockets, and they told me that there's too many pockets now. So anyway, I picked up this little tote at the dollar store, and it fits perfectly at the bottom to give me a hard bottom
Yeah.
in my bag.
I think my lid's not in here, but I just found a crafter's tote on Amazon that has lids for in the bottom of mine that fits really
Okay.
good as well.
So then you could stack a few with lids
Yeah.
in it and have your stuff in there if you
Yeah.
wanted to. So that is the Ultimate Sewing Tote by Mickey Kim. And it's got a nice hard bottom on them. It's just a really nice. I've been told that it would make a great picnic basket. Years ago they used to have picnic baskets. So I'm tempted to try one with some insulated,
Yeah.
not necessarily keep it cool, like cold, like a cooler, but to keep it cool for a picnic. So I've been tempted to, instead of the foam maybe, or even with the foam,
Just
add a
layer
little
of
bit to keep it cool
insulation.
and have a picnic basket on that one.
That would be
So,
fantastic.
those are the retreat bags that I brought along. I also made, this is Lucy and it's by Knot and Thread. It's a duffel. All of my kids last year got duffels for their birthdays, and my husband. And I said the other day, I want a new duffel. And my hubby said, well, make one. And I'm like, I am so busy. He's like, if you want a new duffel, you have time to make a duffel. So I made this one. It's a different pattern than all the kids' is. The other kids' has got the doable duffel by Matanta Quilting, and it's a nice big duffel. This one it actually turned out smaller than I thought it was going to. But it basically has two little backpacks on the end. It's got slip pockets there. It's got some mesh pockets on the inside of there, and that's it. No other pockets. But I love it. It's blue. I don't like blue. But anyway, it's blue.
It's very cute.
And I do love it, but I will make myself the doable duffel too because I think I need a bigger one. I don't know why, but it is a fun. I'm going to pack it and we'll figure out how much stuff I can actually fit in it. But we didn't do this one in the retreat, but I just wanted to show it to you because I do love how it turned out, and I just used hers is not pieced actually. Her regular duffel, patchwork duffel, is pieced. So I kind of went off of her patchwork duffel pattern to make my pieces, and then I used her pattern, the Lucy it's called, to make the backpack.
And we don't have that pattern in stock yet.
No.
But we can get it, right?
Yeah.
I think we'll add it and get
Yeah.
it coming.
Yeah.
Because it is very cute.
Yeah.
I've got a couple more. Oh, no, you do have one more.
Oh, I do.
It was
This
just
is
beside
the
me.
ruler wrap?
Yeah.
The ruler wrap bag.
Something like that.
I can't remember exact name. It's an older pattern. Definitely an older pattern. It's been around for a long time. It uses a jelly roll, or some of the ladies just quilted a piece of fabric and did do the jelly
mine's
roll
not
strips.
here. I did squares because that's what I had left from. I made actually a quilt with this Forgotten Memories fabric, and I cut the entire quilt wrong, so I had to go and buy extra fabric to recut everything. So I had a lot of odd pieces and odd scraps, and
She used a lot of it up with her bags.
I just made what I could work with the bags, and I still really like the fabric, even though I made a quilt and I feel like 20 bags of the fabric, but I still love the fabric, so, which is good.
So this holds a 18 by 24 inch mat. It'll hold your Stripology ruler. It'll hold your regular rulers. It has pockets for your rulers.
It's got lots of interior pockets.
Lots of interior, I don't know if you can see them, lots of interior pockets for rulers or rotary cutters or scissors. So, and it's just great to take the classes or to hang in your sewing room so everything stays flat, or hang somewhere if you don't have a sewing room set up.
Yep.
If you're quilting on your kitchen table and need to put it away, it all stays nicely together. It stays standing up. It's not going to bend in here.
Warp your rulers.
Doesn't warp your rulers or your mats. So it is a really nice bag. So we also made that one. I made this one quite a while ago, and I did Sherry and Chelsea's, I don't even know which collection.
Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade, I think I used hers, and then I did the Moda solids that match for all my pockets. So
I built mine sideways, actually. So my straps go this way, and it's just a little bit shorter but wider. Just, I wanted to try it because sometimes when I'm carrying this one, it feels like it's banging my legs funny. So I wanted to try it a little bit shorter, and so my rulers go in the top instead.
okay.
So
All right,
that's that
and you
one. I have a couple more than Esther here, different ones. So these are the Foxborough pouches by Center Street, and they are just so cute and tiny. Just
I
little
needed that one
things.
just to take my, like,
Yeah, these ones work great for like your AirPods and things like that. All your Wonder clips work great in this little baggie. Your jumbo clips fit great in this one.
if you put straps and a handle on this one, it makes a great doll duffel. I made 7 of them for Christmas for my
We're gonna have to
grandkids.
post a picture of them. I don't know if you
So,
got one from any of the girls.
I don't have any of the girls playing with them, but I did take a picture of all 7 before I gave them to them.
They are adorable, and the girls were just raving
Oh
over
yeah,
them
they
at
tried to fit
Christmas.
everything in their little duffel for their
Yeah.
dolls, and yeah. So.
And they look like they'd be hard to make, but they're really not. Like,
oh no, they go together really quick.
They're really
So.
simple. I had made this one first, and I sent a picture to Esther and Carrie. I'm like, "Is this not the cutest thing you ever seen?" And they're like, "It totally is." And I'm like, "But just wait, this one's even cuter because it's smaller." I don't know why things that are smaller.
Things that are small are cute, but that's
they
just
are.
how it is. Yeah, for sure.
So that's the Foxborough by Center Street. And we do have this pattern upstairs. And then I did this clear vinyl pouch, Clearly Carryall, I believe it's called. Your Aurifil thread stands up really nice in this one. So if you
Okay.
need something to like store all your threads, you can get 4 or 5 across and quite a few down. So this keeps the dust off of them if you need some storage for your threads. It's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is her other project bag, Minky Kim's project bag, and it's got a pleated bottom here, so it actually does stand up when
Right,
there's
with
stuff in it. Yeah, and it's got the clear pouch front.
So it's a little,
So two
you can put a
zippers.
little bit more stuff in it, right?
Yeah,
Because
you
it's got the
can.
bottom.
it holds a good sized project in there, so that's super handy. And I think that was, oh no, I've got one more text behind here. I also made the Nightingale.
Oh, that was when I have mine. I just didn't bring it along.
Right?
So yeah.
Center Street released this pattern like days after we announced the retreat, I think, and we were like, we have to add this in. Like, it's just so perfect for what our retreat was all about. So you open it up and it's just got pockets and slip pockets, vinyl pockets, some big ones, some small ones, and then this is a little awkward with the sewing machine here, and then it's got the extra pouch that's sewn in there. So perfect for storing your tools. I've got a couple more trips coming up soon. We're going to Florida this week, and then I go to Germany in a month, and I'm like, this will be perfect to just store all the cosmetics and have them just right beside me, ready to go. So yeah, that's the
Jim said last night, I was hand binding it, finishing it finally last night, and he said, what is that? I said, it's just a bag. And he's like, is it that like one of those cosmetic-y bag things? I said, it can be. He says, well, you don't wear makeup, so how is it going to be useful for you? I said, it's just cute.
It's just cute.
It's just cute.
But even for like classes and your sewing tools, like you can put your rotary cutters, your pens, your pencils, your clips, like any notes you need to take, like it just all fits so cute in there.
And I made one more that I threw in the garbage. It didn't go in the garbage because I have some guests that have come into Canada to live here, and they're house guests of mine right now. And I was going, and I'm like going through my bags, and I said, oh, and this one's garbage because it just didn't like how it went together. I'd like to do it again because I don't know if it was me or if it was the pattern. So I'd like to do it again and try a few things, but I haven't had time, and it probably gets put on the back burner now because I'm kind of out of the bag stage. But she says, well, what's wrong with it? I said, it just didn't turn out. It's like, I don't love it. There's like, the corners aren't right and this isn't right. So I was going all the bad stuff. And she said, well, I think I just have a new bag if it's going, like she said, it's literally going in your garbage. And I'm like, yeah, it's like literally going in the garbage. She says, well, I think I have a new bag then. Can I take it? And I'm like, well, it's garbage. So yeah, I guess so. She goes, can I go through your garbage pile more often? So, but I do, if I don't love it when it's done, it often does find the garbage, unfortunately. I just will never use it. I'm not happy with it. Yeah. But it does frustrate me a little bit because I want to know if it's me that had the issues or if it's the pattern that had the issues. So I will tackle that bag again.
Yeah, might have just been because it was the smaller one, right? And then sometimes those are harder to line up and stuff.
So I will, I have tried a few new tips and tricks on bags, and through the whole retreat that I've found some new things. So I want to try that again, just so I know. So yeah. So I think that's it for this video. We'll be back next week.
No, we're skipping next week
right.
because we're both going to be in Florida together. So.
Maybe we'll put some pictures of, some nice sunny weather and warm weather up. Yeah, we'll see.
So our next video will be pre-recorded, but it'll be posted on the 16th or 17th. We haven't decided if we're going to post it on the holiday or if we'll post it the day later, but the next video will be February 16th. So.
All right, well, we'll see you then.
Yeah, thanks for watching.